What's good, you guys? It's your boy SPG back with another video again. You feel me? And here today, it's like an overview, or a review of Goku Day, pretty much. And mainly it's all about this new Ultra Space Time Faded Dual Rush. By far, this has to be the most important event Dragon Ball Legends has ever put out. Like, look at this. Like, I don't know how free to play players can do it. Like, I could do it because I played from day one and stuff like that. So like, people who are just starting the game just because of Goku Day and they heard, like something good might be happening, if they try to do this event, it's not gonna work out. This event has put me through such hell. Like, this has taken me all day. I didn't even finish. Like, the bosses have at least 30 million health. Like, they have 30 health bars on each boss, and some of the bosses actually, like Vegeta, Frieza, they have like 50 health bars, and they can regenerate their health due to their endurance. So even though when you kill them, they will regenerate a good like 15 health bars back. And I've seen it. I did Vegeta's. Wow, that was hell. It was actually hell. I got all my tickets though. Like, as I did all these rushes, I just worked through the tickets and all that. So we're gonna be summoning today, and I expect these summons to actually be trash because the banner sucks. The banner was not updated whatsoever. Like, I have really nothing else to summon on, like nothing at all. This banner was not updated. It's the same thing. Actually, no, it was updated. The new character on is Goku, the one that can turn that you can use Kaioken. But at the same time, it's like, is that it? Like, what? Like, what's the point of doing that? Like, there's no point. There's GT Goku. He's the only person I ask for. The only person. And as you can see on my setup or whatever, like, you have Zenkai Goku on the left. You have Super Saiyan 2 Goku on the right. And the reason why they're there is all because of the summons. This by far has to be like garbage summons. Like Vegeta, okay. Being up Frieza, of course. Alright, well, like, what we're gonna get here? I expect trash. I expect nothing less than absolute garbano. Wow, so I'm saying 3. Oh, I wonder how many times do I pull in this video? How much times? Like, how many times do I pull that Super Saiyan 3? I don't even need most of these characters. I only ask for GT Goku. I know most of you guys might think like, oh wow, this is such like it's like free content, you can grind out the game, but at the same time, like, just for tickets. And the max amount of tickets you can get is like 45, 50, around there. So imagine doing this all day, the event all day, grinding out your tickets, and after all that grind, after all that tears, all your crying, your sweat, your misery, the hell that you the hell that you went through to even grind those tickets out, and you're summoning, and you get nothing but heroes and extremes. I got this G2 Goku, the extreme one too, about 5 stars right now. That's 5, yeah. So imagine just all that grind. At the end, it amounts to absolutely nothing. You continue to pull units that you already had before. Like, actually, like, units that you have at least 5 stars, 6 stars, and you don't really need any more stars on them because you can pull them later on in other banners. So what's the point? I swear to, like, oh my goodness, like, look at this, like, Goku. It's Goku Day. Okay, I have you at 4 stars. Does anybody use you? No. Like, okay, like, why is he in this banner? Why? Like, I don't understand why, like, the Dragon Ball Legends team couldn't just update the banner. Like, what's, like, there isn't an issue with updating the banner. Like, you could at least add what Goku's have recently come out. Like, you could have added any recent Goku that's actually come out in this game. Like, even I love Goku from Namek. Added him onto this banner will actually entice people to summon on the banner. Entice people to grind on the game. Entice more players to come in, because that will actually seem like a good marketing strategy, because you're technically giving people a free LF because it's grindable tickets, they're all for free, and you can get at least a good 50 tickets. So at the end of the day, people can pull a free LF without having to spend any crystals. But you know what the Legends team said? No, You know why? Because that would mean they're actually losing money. Because usually people should be spending money to get some LFs. But in this, no. No, it's for free. You're gonna grind out this game. You're gonna grind out the events and get some trash units that have not received any buffs besides this Super Saiyan Goku got his Zenkai. And pretty much that's it. Super Saiyan 4 Goku is good. The movie Goku that defeated Android 13, he's good. GT Goku, he's good. Pretty much like there's like a few good units on his banner. The rest of them you just don't use. They're either on the bench or not even. Sometimes you don't even use these units on the bench because there's always gonna be better options. Like they don't fit on the main team and they don't even fit on the bench. Because even though you might be on the bench, like if you come up against a certain matchup, you're gonna bring certain units. Those units that you have on the bench, you might bring them in. These units are not viable to bring into the game whatsoever. Like they're gonna get wrecked. Especially when you have Kefla, Gotenks, Vegito, I love Frieza, guys ain't kinda cooler. You're gonna be facing a lot of enemies of evil and a lot of fusions. And mind you, this whole entire season has been filled with disconnects, has been filled with lag switches, has been filled with people who are farming like I don't know how they do it, but have 20,000 RP and they can force you to get into a draw. Like I don't think you guys know how many times I play PvP and I got priority, right? And like the character, I was about to defeat the last character, and out of nowhere, unstable connection. Then they force a draw. That has actually got me tight, like kind of tight, a lot of times. Because what's the point playing PvP at such a time when everything's so toxic? Like Goku Day is not it right now. It's not it. There may be a part 2, or there is a part 2 coming, but at the same time, what could part 2 bring that could redeem what part 1 has actually brought in us or gave us? Because at this point, part 1 is garbage. Everybody has said it too. It's hell. It's actual hell. Doing all these events is hell. Right now, as we speak, I'm watching Bradical do these events, and he's struggling. Well, he's not really struggling, but like, it's taking him so much time. He has to do each rush requires you to at least try at least twice, because number one, you don't have enough time to do these events. Like to do all these rushes, you don't have enough time. You're limited to 3 characters, limited to about 180 seconds against a boss or an enemy who has a good like 40 or 29 health bars or 50 health bars. And at the same time, they have endurance, so they regenerate their health back or they can heal. What's the point? Like free-to-play players, they're going to have a very difficult time doing this Ultra Space Time Rush. And at the same time, like even though it takes us all this time, the only thing we get out of it are tickets. It might be free, but is it worth the grind? As you can see, look at my summons. Look at them. Like, is it worth the grind? Pulling the heroes in extremes, and not even good extremes. No, like you could pull GT Goku, but how many times would you pull him over the first extreme Goku that's been out the game since day 1? You're gonna pull that extreme Goku more than you can pull this GT Goku right here. So at the end of the day, you're basically pulling trash heroes. You're basically pulling a trash extreme that has been out since day 1 of the game. Day 1. And pulling trash Sparkins like the Super Saiyan 2 Goku. Like, no one uses these characters, and they have no worth right now. Until they get a Zenkai, they're not going to be worth. Like, the only time these characters actually show their worth sometimes is actually an Ultra Space Time Rush. The normal one, not this one, not this bogus event, which requires us to put in, like, stupid amount of time, just to get tickets to summon characters like this. Like, why? I have them at 7 stars. Like, what was the point? I was thinking to myself while I was summoning it too. Like, it took me all day. I mean, I'm so serious. It took me all day. The one that actually took me a lot of time was Vegeta's event. Vegeta has nerves. He killed my characters every time. And oh my goodness, there's another point. Within the same rush, there's 5 stages, right? So if you use all your Gokus before you go you face the final stage of that rush, you're not completing the mission and you're not getting the your tickets. Unless you use the heroes the hero Gokus, but you're not gonna use them. They're a waste of a slot. They're a waste of space on the team. They're not gonna do anything that benefits you whatsoever. It's not gonna work. So continue to summon. We just keep on skipping. Like, look at this. Like they give us 100 Z power, 250 or 600. So for this banner, for whales who actually enjoy this grind, I don't know who does, but if they enjoy the grind, this is like a fountain of Z medals. But Z medals, the only work they really have is really getting adventure slots, extra adventure slots. Like, pretty much that's it. Like, that's good, but there's nothing really, like, nothing else important you could really do with Z medals, because now they have introduced the other resource that you can use to exchange for equipment. So what's the point of using Z medals to get equipment when you can use that other stuff right there? I don't know. This is just a weird game right now. Limit break. Wow, 7 stars. I don't need them. We're not using them. Nobody's gonna use them. So Goku Day has overall been a bust. It's been out for 1 day on Twitter and everything. You see, Goku Day is a letdown. It's a huge letdown, because it's a day of celebration. It's a day for Goku. Like people expect like even without leaks, without anything like surface on the internet about certain games or anything. When it's Goku Day and you play a Dragon Ball game, you always expect something relating to Goku to be hype and to be released in the game. It's every time. I'm so serious. Every time. Goku Day, even on Twitter, Bandai Namco, I saw them. They posted on their Twitter about Dragon Ball Fighters. Yeah, they posted something about that. Goku Day, like they made it seem hype on their game on Twitter. They made it seem hype. Dragon Ball Legends didn't even have the audacity to actually post anything about these events. Not until it actually came out and everybody's game resetted. So they knew, like we all know, they knew this was not going to turn out well. They knew. They didn't update anything. They introduced a new mode that nobody likes. You don't get free stuff. Like, the grind to achieve that free stuff is pure insanity. Like, we're doing the same thing over and over again. Like, we need something new. Something that could refresh the game, like some new content. Like, they could have brought any event back, give us more crystals. I'm telling you right now, if this event actually gave us crystals, I know that's for part 2. That's for the daily mission, whatever you're doing. Every single day you log in, you do that event, you get 59 crystals. That might be the case, but that doesn't mean anything whatsoever. You could have at least added not even 100 crystals, at least like 50, no, not 59, at least like 10 crystals per completion. 10 crystals is not a lot, I know that, but if you do all the rushes, it adds up. That's 40 crystals for like the first one, 40 for the second. We could get a good 360 crystals. Like that's a good amount. That's a good amount of free-to-play crystals. People actually trying to grind to get those crystals. Because I know a lot of people don't spend money on this game. And not spending money on this game can put you, at a disadvantage. Well, not really at a disadvantage, because, as long as you have tech and skill, you can dominate in PvP. But at the same time, you're at a disadvantage of pulling new characters. So, why saying that? I see why. So, Super Saiyan 3 animation right here. Oh, wow. Can we please pull Goku GT? Please, I'm begging you. Oh my god. Oh my god. Like, the nonsense, what? Why? I don't understand. I do not understand how, whoever, developed this whole system of Ultra Space Time Rush Faded Duel, whatever it's called. I don't know who in their right mind thought it was right to give us an event where our bosses could have so much health, and we're limited to characters. We're not really limited to characters, but we have a limited amount of Goku. So if we use all the Gokus, we're not getting all the tickets. We're not right mind would do that. And at the same time, they wouldn't update the banner. Our grind has not really been rewarded at all whatsoever. It has not been rewarded. There's no reward to this. Like heroes. No one is excited to pull a hero. There's only two extremes: Extreme Goku from day one and Extreme GT Goku, which you don't see at all, really at all. Like even on GT teams, I don't really see him. You don't see him whatsoever. You do not see him. He's not there. He's not there. So like, what's the point? Like, what's the point of even like releasing this banner again? They could have done something innovative and actually put something new, something refreshing to the game. But they still want to, they decided to stay old school, to stay with the same program, stay with everything the same. They want to keep everything consistent. So as you can see, I haven't pulled GT Goku. I didn't pull him. I am pull Spark and GT Goku, the one character that I needed. Like, I did not enjoy my day whatsoever. My day was full of like, not even stress, but like, just like hardships or predicaments because this grind was unbelievable. Like, who in their right mind would do all 7? Even whales, like, even though the whales have, like, some whales have done it, even Goresh, I see on Twitter, like, it was pure madness. He said himself, he didn't even like it. There's no point. Like, I don't know why. They just need to improve the game. Just wait for the 2nd anniversary. Save your crystals. Thanks for watching and subscribe.